Good afternoon. I am Dr. Eric Chen. I am a professor of pharmaceutical sciences and serve as the director of drug discovery and the development programs in the College of Pharmacy at UNTHC. On behalf of our College of Pharmacy and the DDD task force, I welcome each of you to attend this information session. I will share the remarkable features of our new DDD program with you, so that you may consider to take advantage of this opportunity as you decide on your career pathways. Should you have any question about our DDD programs, you may always post your questions in the chat room as we proceed. Here's an outline of what we are going to cover today, from introduction of the DDD process to the employment opportunity in the DDD field, to explanation of our DDD program, and to our specific admissions requirement and process. So that's the rule. U.S. Food and Drug Administration at FDA divides the drug discovery and the development process into 5 steps, from the initial laboratory-based discovery research to clinical research, also known as IND, enabling studies. IND here stands for investigative new drug, to clinical research, then on to FDA review and a new drug application, and finally to post-market safety monitoring of a newly approved drug. There are 3 key milestones in the process: submission and approval of an IND application, submission and approval of an INDA, and a final approval of a new drug. The term of DDD also refers to the knowledge, skills, and the technicals required for pursuing the process. Super important to those who will likely consider our new DDD programs. I here list some of the job titles involved in the DDD process, including, for example, microbiologists, biochemists, medicinal chemists, pharmacologists that are involved in the initial laboratory-based research. The preclinical research step requires the participation of cell biologists, pathologists, maybe perhaps analytical chemists, and formulation scientists, and even including patent lawyers and scientific writers and so on. Clinical pharmacists and research physicians, project managers, and scientific writers are involved in the clinical research phase. The FDA review of new drug application would require the participation of scientific reviewers and administrators and scientific writers. The post-market production and safety monitoring process requires the participation of process scientists, project managers, marketing and medical science liaisons, and scientific reviewers. Please note that many other job titles or functions in the biopharmaceutical industry would require also a certain knowledge and experiences in the DDD process. Therefore, graduates with adequate knowledge and skills in DDD will enjoy a wide range of employment opportunities in the DDD field, including working for such life science and biopharmaceutical industry, research institutions or hospitals, contract research organization, clinical pharmacies, consulting firm, law firm, or as medical science liaison, even for government regulatory agencies, including FDA. Please note that some of those job function or position would require additional training and credential. For example, a clinical pharmacist would require a pharmacy degree, and a patent lawyer definitely would require a law degree. Before we dive into the details of our DDD program, let's take a brief look at the landscape of life science biopharmaceutical industry in Texas. Texas is known to have top-notch cancer centers, medical centers, and health science centers, as well as highly ranked universities. Texas also has more than 250 biotech, biopharmaceutical, and life science companies. About 70 of them are actually located within a 100-mile radius of the DFW metropolitan area. You may have heard that in recent years, a lot of tech companies moved to Texas from other states. It is also true for the biopharmaceutical industry, as many companies have either emerged within Texas, moved to Texas from other states, or opened their branch sites in Texas. A quick search of the internet, you may find some recent headline, such as a quote here, $15 biotech companies turning the Lone Star State into a life science center or leader. Houston, one of the fastest growing life science communities, and then building a biotech hub, Austin style. So in summary, the life science and the biopharmaceutical industries in Texas are growing rapidly. From a different perspective, according to the number of certificates and the degrees conferred in the United States from 2000 to 2018, master's degree enjoyed a steady growth, only second to the bachelor's degree. Whereas certificates enjoyed a rapid growth around 2009-2010 period and then maintained at a steady level since then. This is the part of the reason why we are now offering a new certificate and a new master's degree in DDD. So now, HSC College Pharmacy now offers two programs with a single focus on DDD to meet the needs of many recent college graduates or working professionals who desire to advance their career. Let's take a side-by-side tour of this two levels of DDD program. The certificate program contains 4 courses for a total of 12 semester credit hours. The Master of Science degree in DDD contains 11 courses plus one elective course for a minimum of 30 semester credit hours. The educational goals of both DDD programs are similar. We believe they will provide students a systematic learning opportunity about the DDD process and to increase student understanding of the clinical, medical, and regulatory affairs of the DDD program. The Master of Science degree should also be able to enrich student skill set and the career opportunities through skills training and exposure to the real-world working environment. There's no requirement for a thesis for the master's degree. The certificate program also may serve as a gateway for some students to enter into advanced educational programs such as the master's degree program, professional science master's degree program, PharmD, or PhD. Credit earned from this certificate program may also be transferable to master's degree program in DDD should students decide to continue their education and training. The Master of Science degree should also expand students' professional networks through capstone research and industrial internship. As a public university, partially supported by the state of Texas, we can now make those two programs very affordable or cost-effective. The certificate program costs about just a little bit over $4,000, including tuition fees. The Master of Science degree costs about less than $10,000 for in-state students, about $23,000 for out-of-state students. Those cost estimates are very low compared to cost of similar programs offered by private for-profit institutions or even other public universities. Specifically, this DDD certificate program is 100% online that you can undertake from anywhere. As you can see from this curriculum layout, 2 courses are offered in the fall semester and 2 in the subsequent spring semester. The certificate can be achieved in as few as 2 semesters if you take 2 courses per semester, or should you take only 1 course per semester, you can still do it in 4 semesters. Course credits earned from this certificate program can be transferred to our DDD mastery program should you decide to pursue it after the certificate program. This certificate program should be particularly meaningful to our current pharmacy students because all those 4 courses are cross-listed either as a core course in the case of this pharmacogenetics, pharmacogenomics, and the personalized medicine course, or as electives. Our pharmacy curriculum requires students to take at least 6 semester credit hours of elective course. So in a nutshell, interested pharmacy students just need to take 1 more elective course to earn a certificate after they have taken the core course plus 2 elective courses from this list. In addition, they will pay by their pharmacy rate of tuition and the fees as indicated on the previous slide. Our MS DDD degree program is an extension and expansion of the DDD certificate program. In contrast to traditional MS degrees, this program is accelerated and career-focused. It has a capstone research or internship component instead of a thesis. To obtain the degree, students need to successfully complete a minimum of 30 semester credit hours from among 11 plus 1 courses. The curriculum uses a hybrid model to deliver all didactic courses online and then a final training courses of capstone research and internship practicum in person and on-site. These 3 specialty courses we currently offer would allow students to dive deep into the knowledge and the practical skills of the subject. We intend to offer more elective courses and specialty courses in the near future. This final training course allows students to get hands-on research experiences in a real-world setting, in a company, a hospital, or other research institution, and expose students to professional network environment. Overall, this MS degree can be achieved in as short as 1 year if students do it full-time. Alternatively, you can achieve it part-time within up to 3 years. We encourage students to identify the training opportunity in their convenience, but we also definitely will help students to identify or match their interest with what we have identified. Most of our core teaching faculty are from our college pharmacy, others from the HSC Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. Those professors are either nationally or internationally recognized experts in biotechnology, biomedical, and or pharmaceutical science field. Some of them have industrial or real-world experiences. They are experienced teachers, and they are also excellent in mentoring students. We will also invite additional faculty members as well as industry experts to participate in teaching and the training of our students. So let me summarize or recap some important features of our DDD programs. They are the first specialized DDD programs in Texas, which enjoy a rapid growing life science and the biopharmaceutical industry. They are very affordable. They are accelerated and career-focused, and yet flexible for completion. The DDD certificate program is 100% online. You can undertake it anywhere. The MS-DDD program uses a hybrid model to deliver all the didactic courses online, followed by a training course on-site and in person. Several teaching faculties have real-world biopharmaceutical industries, and we will also invite industry experts to participate in teaching and training. Now, I'd like to give you an overview of the admissions requirements and the process. Our programs are designed for current professional students, including pharmacy students, recent college graduates with a BS, BA in chemistry or life science, and other full-time or part-time students and working professionals to advance their career pursuit. The program requires basic English proficiency. This is very meaningful for ESL students. We require a minimum TOEFL IBT overall score of 92 or IETS overall score of 6.5. We prefer students to have a bachelor degree in life science or chemistry with a minimum GPA of 2.75. Considering that some professional students may not have a bachelor degree, but we still would require a minimum GPA of 2.75 prior to enrollment in a professional program. We also require a minimum number of credit hours of biology, calculus, chemistry, and statistics. We understand that not all applicants would be able to meet all those requirements. So applicants who do not meet all those requirements may provide an appropriate justification for consideration on a case-by-case basis. The online application are now open. Please go to visit our college website, enter that application portal to provide the required components, including one-page personal statement of interest, letter or letters of recommendation from academic or professional connection. You can also provide optional supporting documents such as CV or resume, and any other credentials such as a publication list. You need to submit application fees online user credit card. You also need to arrange to have all your official transcripts to be sent directly from your institution to UNTHC. International course scores need to be evaluated by West surveys. And the ESL students need to submit their official TOEFL and our IELTS score report directly to UNTHC. So the deadline is July 31st for 2021 matriculation. The application window for 2022 matriculation will be from September 1st, 2021 to June 30th, 2022. Finally, should you have any question with regard to the academic program or the application matters, please don't hesitate to reach out to either Mr. Mike Coney in the Office of Recruitment and Admission or myself through emails or phone calls. You can always visit our website for additional info and for update. So with that, let's open up the floor for questions and answers. Understanding that some of you may need to leave now, so I thank you for your interest in our program and your attendance of these info sessions. I hope to meet you somewhere down the road. Bye.